Yo guys, this is Chris aka Chingom here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today we are back with another tutorial, and we are going to be working on my survival fishing hut using the Reforged mod. I have to say I extremely like how this looks. I just think it looks a lot better. It brings out the qualities of the build as well as the theme much better. Obviously the mod provides blocks that we can use to decorate a lot better with. However, I personally think that the survival version is very original as well, and therefore next week I will be coming right back at you with the vanilla version of this tutorial. That way you guys can build it either in vanilla Minecraft or in the modded Minecraft. Now, let me give you a bit of an origin story of where this style comes from. So, in the past, I was working on the MZ Allegation server back when we had the 1.0 map and there was like no accuracy to the book at all. And I made a story messing around. It was a fantasy, not a story, a build. It was a fantasy build in the middle of a lake, literally on the lake. And this was a very similar style to that. And what I've decided is that for my survival house, I will be evolving the style to a completely new level. A new level in which, of course, we will not only develop the style, but also hopefully make it grow and have you guys like it. I also attempted doing this with the pirate houses, and unfortunately it didn't generate as much of an outcome as I was hoping for. However, I do think this has the capability of reaching you guys' heart, so hopefully you guys will like it as much as I do. And well, without further ado, let's begin this tutorial. Alright guys, so to start us off, we are going to start with the base slash framework of the house, and I'm going to explain to you guys just how we're gonna do that. So as you can see, the house has a very particular shape, and I've outlined it here for us, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do it. So you're gonna place one block in any corner wherever you want. You're gonna leave a 2-block gap between it, place that one in the back, leave a one block gap between it, place another one, leave a 2-block gap, place another one, leave another 2-block gap and place another one. Then you're gonna turn, 2-block gap, another one, turn, 2-block gap, another one, 2-block gap, another one, and then you're going to do the little balcony bit, which is that front bit right here, and you're just gonna go 1 block up from the middle one and 1 block up from the second middle one. So the 2 middle ones, extend them one towards the front, and that is basically the shape of this house slash fishing hut. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go on the right side. So the right side is the one that has the 2 wide window, and that's the front right. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna raise this 2 blocks like so. Then you're gonna come right here and you're gonna raise it 3 blocks. Is that 3? Yeah, that's 3. 1 2 3 1 2 2 3. Then you're gonna come over to the next one and you're gonna raise it 4 blocks. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, and finally you're gonna take the last 2 and raise them up 3 blocks. So 1 2 3 1 2 3, and that is the general shape for your house. Now guys, we are going to move on to the walls and the actual part of the build, which is basically putting in the planks. And basically what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take any type of wooden planks. Don't worry about the materials right now because we will add variation at some other point in this video, but for now take your wooden planks, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna raise it level with the logs. So right here, raise it level with all these logs. Right here, we're gonna raise it level with all these logs like so. Obviously that's the front porch pit, so you're not gonna touch that at all. Raise this up here, and raise this up to here, and raise it up here, and finally raise that up to there. Now believe it or not, this is the start of something beautiful. Now guys, believe it or not, this is probably the hardest part of this fishing hut, which is the roof. And basically what we're gonna do now is we're gonna grab our slabs like so, and we're gonna place them like this. don't worry again about the shape. For now, this is just to get the actual outline of the roof. So you're gonna place one, you're gonna place another one up here, then you're gonna place another one here, like so. Then you're gonna place two here, like so. Then you are going to place these like here, place this up here, place this up here, and then what you're gonna want to do is, I believe you go right back down, like so. And then you're just gonna fill it up across. Like so. And then obviously you might want to extend these out to get the little overhang, but again, we're not really too worried about that as of right now, since we're still getting the general shape going. We will be doing all that detailing stuff later on. Alright, so now before we continue to the rest of this hut, we are going to go right here and eliminate the slab line that we had right here and the one under that, because we're going to do a little fleeky bit that goes on this side. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to place a slab here, extend it to the outside, remove that, and then you're just going to do the same thing. So pretty much going up diagonally with the slabs, this right here, this right here, and this right here, essentially creating this shape right here. And that bit is a bit tricky, and I do it towards the end because it's easier that way, but this is basically the general idea. Right here we're gonna have some stairs and some stuff, so you guys will see once we get to that. Alright guys, so at this point in time, if you want to do some texturing, you may. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna do a very small simple texturing, and let me find the blocks real quick. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some mossy oak log and I'm going to place it along the bottom of some of these, just to create the swampy fishy type of feeling. But again, I don't want to do too much of this because it takes away from the color. I just add this for a little bit of extra detail and add some purpose to it. And then if you want, and you really want to, I suggest you take the mossy wooden block. It's like a moss wood. I can't remember the name right now. It's the mossy planks. So let me just find planks right here. I guess it's not right here. Right here. The mossy planks. What you're gonna do is you're gonna replace again some of the bottom blocks. I wouldn't say all of them, but replace a few of them, like so. A lot of these blocks will be removed anyways once the windows are put in, so don't even worry about it. So once you have your texturing done, you won't have any need for any other blocks. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your spruce wood slab, which is the material we're using for this roof, and you're going to extend this up to here, and I'll tell you guys why in a second. And then here you're going to extend it one more out, and here we're going to extend it like that. And basically what you're going to do now is you're going to come on the inside and you're going to extend this that way, which essentially kind of covers that. If you don't like that, you may use a spruce wood stair, like so, and place it upside down, and it kind of creates that little feeling that that's being held there, and essentially it looks the same exact way. Now the reason why I do this in this shape is because I feel like it gives the hut a lot more of a shape towards the front. It kind of changes it a bit. It's like a trick on the eye, and I really like how that looks. But moving on, basically what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add all the details. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to grab the windows, and I'm gonna step over here real quick so I can grab the details. That way it's a lot easier than the other stuff. What else do I need? The little decorations, I'll add those towards the end. Alright, so what we're gonna do is you're gonna take the vertical slab and you're gonna place it in different places. I personally just literally place it wherever it feels like it needs one. But again, that is solely up to you. And then we're gonna take the trapdoor and we're gonna place it as well in different spots, just to get a little bit of a shape going on with the house, you know. Again, this is 100% up to you if you don't think this will work out for your house or for your build in general. You don't have to, and if you're doing it in vanilla, then you surely don't have to do it at all. Now, where we did the roof, there's some little gaps that we might have to fill. There's a few of those here and here that you can't just easily fill up, but we will get to that in a second. It's up to you. Since that is wall, I like to replace it like this and just place it. Some people don't like to do that, but at the end of the day, I hate having roofs that are one color because I feel like it's boring. So what I tend to do is I splash some other slab colors in there, and that kind of just mixes in well with the fact that those are different. Again, here we're gonna grab a stair just like we did over here, and we're gonna come right back over here and place that right there, and essentially that should clean it up a bit. Alright, now we're gonna take the planks and finish cleaning up these little messes that we have around here. So this one, and with that we should be good. Now if you just want to clean it up a bit, you may grab a slab and kind of spread this around like so. I don't like to do it in the border bits. I like to keep the border one color because it gives it the outline type of thing, but I do like splashing some color around like so to create the patched up feeling that, since it is a fishing hut, it shouldn't be too fancy, and that way it's kind of fixed up. Now we're gonna move on to the windows, and basically the windows are quite easy. You're gonna like break your door wherever you want it, and you're just gonna place it in random places. I like to put it like here and here and here, and then you may have one here as well. What I'm gonna do for this one is, wrong place. I don't know if I want to have it like this or like this. Probably gonna have it like that. Here I'm gonna go with another one of these. Here we're gonna go with another one of these, and here probably a 1 block high one. And basically here is where your door would go. So if you look up door, you would place a door right there, and that is basically your door. Now again, it's looking a bit plain. Yeah, I know. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the wooden trapdoor, the wooden board trapdoor, and we're gonna grab the wheel. And basically what that's gonna do, as you can see here, it's kind of add a little bit of different colors and stuff to the house. So you're just gonna place it again randomly, and the places you deem right. I like to place it in quite a few places because I think the wheel is a very cool block. I don't know why, I just absolutely love the look of it. So I like to place it in a few places, and this is one of those spots I forgot where you have to do this. Yeah, awesome. Wooden board trapdoor, place that here. Oh wait, we were doing wheel. Alright, so now we're gonna grab the wooden board trapdoor, and again, as it's at your discretion, wherever you please you should put it. I like to put it in places where to make it look patched up. So like, oh, it broke, let's patch it up type of thing. Or maybe if it's leaking or something like that, it's again really up to you. And as you can see, it's starting to turn like a completely different build. And actually I'm gonna remove this one because I like having the little clothesline in the front right here. We can actually put it, let's put a wheel up here like so, and that again is starting to turn up quite well. So now we're going to remove this from my inventory, and we are going to go into the final steps of this tutorial. Alright guys, we are almost done. Now we're basically going to add the detail, and as you can see, this is looking awesome. Alright, so basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add more stuff. So I'm going to add a wheel here and a wheel here. Whoa, that's a shield. There you go. Okay, cool beans. And with that, I'm done with the wheel. Fuck that shit. Okay? And basically, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to like choose somewhere to hang stuff from. I just think this just looks cool, to be honest. The nets, because you know, fishing and nets. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you get it. And basically, I just like throwing those there for a little bit of extra detail. You can also grab a barrel and place it somewhere, like so. I like placing them like this. Literally, I always place them like that. I don't know why. And you see the shield that we placed by accident earlier. If you want to put a lid on this, you place it like a trapdoor from the top, like so, and you get like a little lid on it. Or if you want to be really picky, how I did over here was I turned it upside down, and then it has that closed off top. But personally, I like how it looks with the little lid better. I think it just makes it look a lot more liddy. Okay, basically you're gonna keep hanging stuff, so I'm gonna hang my light source right there, and I'm gonna take my toad and I'm gonna place him somewhere because he likes to be froggy. He's a very froggy guy. We can place two of them. This is his cousin. That's Pepe, and the other one is Juan. And then we're gonna grab some of this moss, and we're going to place it across different places throughout the roof, like so, like so. Oh, wrong place. Right there. And with that, all we have to do is grab the willow leaves, because again, this would be in a very foresty type of environment by a lake type of thing, unless it's a clear lake, which would be also a possibility. And I feel like with this, we're pretty much reaching the end of this. Again, details are solely up to you. I also placed some of this little grassy bit up here to kind of create the general idea that I was going for, and I think it looks really nice like this. I think it looks great. I'm gonna take that wheel off the roof. I feel like that makes no sense now that I actually think about it. Now, the last thing that I did that I couldn't do when I did it in Ducona Survival is these bits right here. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a stick. I'm gonna do REPL stick. We're gonna left click, and this is the trap door. It's like the spruce slab trap door, and basically what it does, it creates this little bit of a shape on the roof. It doesn't make it as boring type of thing. Whoa, so that's not what I meant to do, but okay. So basically just scatter that around. I wouldn't suggest doing it towards the front bits, like towards the edges. But on the rest of the build, yeah, sure, go ahead, do it, have fun. And also, I believe if you grab the wooden block, there's also a trapdoor for this one, like wooden planks trapdoor. And so place it down, and then pretty much replace some of these with that, and kind of get the feel that you want. You might have to go on the inside and kind of like, you know, patch it up a bit, or you can leave the holes. It's up to you. I think the holes look nice, so I left them like over there. There's one, and there should be another one on the other side and stuff. But again, it's solely up to you. So I think that pretty much brings us to the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more Minecraft videos, because it's gonna be great, it's gonna be epic. And again, details are solely up to you, so just make sure if you're gonna add details that you do it in places like this, so that it looks a lot nicer. And with that, I think we will take our leaves. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.